Hello, good morning everyone. I am Dr. Soumyaranjan Purohit, a faculty member in the Department of Food Engineering and Technology, Tejpur University. So today I will be speaking on fortified rice kernel, in short form known as FRK. So fortified rice kernel is a rice-like kernel. It is not commonly grown, or it is not grown on land or farm. Rather, it is processed using a machine and made into a rice shaped kernel, which is called as rice analog, in another word. So why rice analog? Because it is not the exact rice that is grown on land, but it is processed through an instrument or equipment called as extruder, and for this reason the product, as it looks like rice or it imitates the shape of a rice, this particular product is also called as rice analog. So fortified rice kernel means it's a rice kernel which is generally fortified with many micronutrients. As far as India is concerned, in recent time the fortified rice kernel is more specifically about iron fortification in rice. So during processing or during extrusion processing, this iron is fortified into rice kernel, which forms fortified rice kernel, or more specifically iron fortified rice kernel. Someone can call it as IFRK, iron fortified rice kernel. The iron fortification of rice is generally done by using a fortificant called ferric pyrophosphate. So this ferric pyrophosphate is the source of iron. So this is a fortificant which is used to fortify the rice during the preparation of rice analog, and this actually contributes the iron part into that rice kernel. But the problem with ferric pyrophosphate is the bioavailability of ferric pyrophosphate is very less. It varies from 20 to 50%. For example, if someone consumes 1 gram of ferric pyrophosphate, that actually allow, or it make only a reality that only 20 to 50%, it means 0.2 to 0.5 gram of iron is available for the consumer. Rest remaining, say 0.8 to 0.5 gram of the iron or that ferric pyrophosphate is get accumulated in the colon, which is not advisable and not desirable as well. There are a lot of health issues because of this. On the other hand, if you consider a heme iron, means ferrous Fe2+, ferric is Fe3+, and ferrous or heme iron, that is Fe2+, which is already present in our various part of the body, and it is also a part of your RBC, in the hemoglobin when the iron is loaded. So it is in the form of heme iron, Fe2+. So if this Fe2+ fortificant can be fortified, so that is well and good. So and Fe2+, it is not freely available, so it will be in the form of a salt. And what is that salt? It is FeSO4, ferrous sulfate. So ideally we should be doing the fortification with ferrous sulfate. However, again there are some challenges. There are majorly two challenges as far as fortification through ferrous sulfate is concerned. So number one is ferrous sulfate is water soluble. If we fortify the rice analog with ferrous sulfate also, then that is going to be leached out during the course of cooking. And if someone is having the practice of removing the gruel, at that time also the iron will get leached out, washed out. The second most important challenge is when the ferrous sulfate is added as a fortificant, it actually creates a dull color. It actually imparts a dull color to the kernel, which is not appealing as far as the sensory attributes are concerned. So that's why a lot of scientific intervention are really required in order to reduce the use of ferric pyrophosphate, which is having a very poor bioavailability, and using FeSO4. Why FeSO4? Because the main advantage of FeSO4 is the bioavailability of FeSO4 is so much, it is maximum, close to 90 to 100%. So currently in India, through Poshan Abhiyan, the government is trying to eradicate anemia, or which is called iron deficiency. So anemia Mukt Bharat is the slogan given by the government, and through this Poshan Abhiyan, iron fortified rice has been considered as a main element or the key element. So why iron fortified rice? Why to fortify rice? Because rice is a staple food for the country. There is a huge population that consumes rice. So if we can fortify any fortificant into rice, so there is a high chance that it will reach to a huge number of population. So in our lab, we are working on the same concept to reduce the usage of ferric pyrophosphate and enhance the use of ferrous sulfate. So the main advantage of using ferrous sulfate is its bioavailability is more. However, the discoloration issue or the issues because of the a dull color is imparted by the use of ferrous sulfate, and the water solubility or water leaching because during the course of cooking are the main two issues that we are going to mitigate during our course of research. So that's what I hope I give you an overview of fortified rice kernel, a little bit about iron deficiency in the country, and what the government of India is doing to mitigate the issues related to anemia and making the country anemia Mukt Bharat. And I think I also give some information about what kind of fortificants are generally used in current time, and what we should see in the future, what we should try for the future to achieve the maximum benefit through fortified rice kernel. So that's all for this particular episode, and I think in the next episode I will be coming with some more information, and till then, bye bye. Thank you.